PodcastHero.com.
Welcome to the Daily Quote, the podcast designed to kickstart your day in a positive way. I'm your host, Andrew McGivern, and this episode is brought to you by the Great News Podcast. Tired of all the doom and gloom news from mainstream media? You'll get none of that there. Instead, you'll find inspiring stories and developments, making the world a better place. Find it in your favorite podcast app, but just to make it easy for you, I've left a link in the show notes. Now let's dive into today's quote from Robin Crow, musician, entrepreneur, and author, who once said, "Jump, and the net will appear." This quote has only 6 words, but they contain a complete philosophy about how courage actually works. Here's what some people get backwards. They want the net to appear first. The guarantee, the safety plan, the proof it's going to work out, and then they'll jump. But Robin Crow spent 20 years as a struggling musician before he figured out the truth. The net doesn't show up until after you jump. Crow dropped out of high school to tour, performed at over 600 schools across the country, spent years chasing a recording career in Hollywood, and had very little to show for it. Then, instead of retreating to safety, he made another leap. He built his own recording studio from scratch in Franklin, Tennessee. That studio, Dark Horse Recording, eventually hosted artists like Taylor Swift, Tim McGraw, and Neil Diamond. The net appeared, but only after he jumped. The reason some people never get what they want isn't lack of talent or bad timing. It's that they're standing at the edge, waiting for certainty that will never come. Fear doesn't go away when you have more information. It goes away when you move. I remember standing at the edge of starting this podcast. I had lots of reasons to wait. I didn't have the right equipment, even though I did. I didn't know what I was doing, which wasn't true either. I kept telling myself I'd launch when things were more ready. And at some point, I just jumped. I made a decision, a commitment. The equipment was imperfect only in my mind. The early episodes were not perfect either, and neither is this one. But the net appeared, and here we are, almost 800 episodes later. The net was always there. I just couldn't see it from the edge. So here's the question. What are you standing at the edge of right now? What's the leap you keep postponing? Waiting for guarantees that aren't coming? You already know what it is. Just jump, and the net will appear. That's it for today. I'm Andrew McGivern, signing off for now, but I'll be back tomorrow. Same pod time, same pod station, with another daily quote.